Switching gears for now, Afghanistan and Pakistan exchanging cross-border strikes. Afghanistan government spokesperson now has said Kabul will respond to every evil act of Pakistan, warning that if Pakistan continues the war, Afghani forces also have the ability to take decisive action against it. He further said that Pakistan's planes are still flying over Afghan airspace. And just a short while back, Kabul launched drone strikes on Pakistani targets, specifically on military bases located in Islamabad, Abbottabad, Nowshera and Jamrud. In fact, Pakistan is claiming that its anti-drone systems brought down all drones, further claiming that there was no damage to life.
Dear compatriots, in response to the recent airstrikes carried out by Pakistani forces in Nangarhar and Paktia, heavy attacks have begun tonight around 8 odd p.m. from Nangarhar and Kunar provinces, targeting Pakistani soldiers. Keep us in your prayers.
In fact, Pakistan Information Ministry confirming firing at multiple locations along the border. And these included parts like Kuram and Bajaur sectors in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province as well. Pakistan and Afghanistan sharing that border known as the Durand Line, which Afghanistan has not formally recognized, remember. And Pakistan bombed major cities in Afghanistan, including the capital Kabul on Friday, with Islamabad's defense minister declaring this was an open war. Pakistan claimed the strikes involved air and ground strikes against Taliban posts, headquarters, and ammunition depots as part of the operation. Jets and multiple loud blasts followed by gunfire were heard in the Afghan capital over a period of more than 2 hours. Jets were also heard overhead in Afghanistan's southern city of Kandahar, where the supreme leader is based. In fact, strikes also struck targets in Paktia province.
There was a sound of an explosion and we woke up. It was time for suhoor, the pre-dawn meal. I don't know where the explosion happened. Some people say the Darul Aman area was attacked, and others say the airport was attacked.
Kabul residents assessed the damage to the vehicles after air and ground strikes, which hit the Taliban military posts, headquarters and ammunition depots in multiple sectors along the border. Both sides reported heavy losses.
We were breaking our fast in the tent while fighting started. After that, heavy weapons were used and the fighting intensified. Something fell, and I thought it had landed on top of our tent. My wife's hand was injured badly in that incident, and my nephew was injured too, and both are now lying in the hospital in critical condition.
Pakistan claimed a total of 133 Afghan Taliban have been killed and more than 200 have been injured. It also claimed to have destroyed 27 Afghan Taliban military posts and captured 9 others. They also destroyed more than 80 tanks, artillery and armed personnel carriers. That's what they have said. The Taliban Defense Ministry, on the other hand, claimed that it captured 19 Pakistani military posts and 2 bases. It also said 55 Pakistani soldiers were killed. There was an unconfirmed report that a Pakistani jet was shot down. It's very hard to verify the figures from both sides as of now. In fact, the neighboring country Iran also has offered to help facilitate dialogue between the two sides. The Iranian foreign minister has posted on X saying, quoting, "The Islamic Republic of Iran stands ready to provide any assistance necessary to facilitate dialogue and to enhance understanding and cooperation between the two countries." On the 21st of February, Pakistan had carried out multiple overnight airstrikes on Afghanistan, which the Taliban said killed at least 18 people. Islamabad claimed that the attacks targeted 7 alleged militant camps and hideouts near the border and said they were launched following recent suicide bombings in Pakistan. Kabul, meanwhile, has said civilian homes and a religious school had been targeted, with women and children among the dead, and had vowed a response at the appropriate time. With us on the broadcast at this point from Morocco is Hafid Aboutaleb. Thanks very much for being here with us. I have to first ask you for your comments on what we're seeing playing out right now between the two sides, the way things stand, the current situation on the ground, and the claims that have been made.
Good day, Molly, and thank you for your invitation. Three things to start analyzing the situation. First thing is that Pakistan has long believed that India seeks to encircle it through its alliance with Kabul. And I think that Pakistan is more than ever blaming somehow India for having kept its engagement in Afghanistan even after the fall of the previous regime. And this was quite surprising for Islamabad. The second aspect of related to this escalation is, of course, related to the province of Balochistan. The province of Balochistan has some particularities. One of them, it's a sparsely populated area, and it still is represents 43% of the landmass of Pakistan, which is a kind of Achilles heel of the Islamic Republic of Pakistan. And this province hosts 34% of this province demographic makeup is made of 34% of Pashtun. And Pashtun are the main ethnical background of Talibans. Talibans are basically, most of them, are almost 80%, they are Pashtuns. And therefore, they would be interested, of course, by more close ties with this era, and perhaps are, with no public evidence provided so far by Pakistan, but perhaps are interested by some separatism in the region. And we know that Islamabad always points that Afghanistan encouraged separatism in the Pashtun era. And also, there is the last event in 25 opposing India to Pakistan. This escalation has also to be read through this lens. The regime in Pakistan needs war because there are still interrogations over the integrity of elections in Pakistan, and it is a military regime that is fueled by these escalations and conflicts, and this allows him to mobilize the population around the leader Shahbaz Sharif. And we know that Shahbaz Sharif is close to Donald Trump, and the war between two Muslim countries in the region would give more tools for Donald Trump to bounce back related to his looming war against Iran.
Right. I have to ask you, what's your assessment of where things head from here onwards? Iran in the latest also offering to mediate between the two sides.
Yes, well, Iran has a common border with Pakistan and also with Afghanistan. Iran offer mediation because, let's go back to the ethnical makeup of Balochistan. Baloch people are Iranian people, so they are Persians. They are related to the main ethnical majority in Iran. And so, of course, Iran is involved through this ethnical aspect, but also because Iran wants this escalation, because as I just said, in the middle of Ramadan, two Muslim countries fighting each other would give a good argument for Donald Trump to attack Iran, because their American allies in the Middle East, mainly Saudi Arabia, are seeing the excuse, I would say, between brackets, of Ramadan to ask America not to attack during this holy month. But if two Muslim countries neighboring Iran are doing so, why America can't do so against the Mullah regime? So, of course, Iran has a very important interest in this escalation, in this escalating this situation between Afghanistan and Pakistan.
All right, we're leaving it there for the moment. Thanks very much for being here.